Hey guys, welcome back. I am continuing on my fertility series today with the unboxing of the Mira hormone tracking device. If you've been trying to get pregnant and if you've been doing this whole fertility thing, I guarantee you these targeted ads have gotcha. And you've probably already seen this device. So here it is in the box. This is it. This little high-tech egg right here. I am going to unbox it. I'm going to show you the wands that it comes with. We're going to talk about the price point, how to use the thing. We're going to talk about basically if I think it's worth it. And then I'm going to show you some of the graphs and the data that you can actually collect from it. Now, guys, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to show you how to charge the device. It does not come fully charged like pretty much everything that you buy that's electronic. And it comes with a charger that you can plug in on your own. We're not going to walk you through that step. And it also requires that you connect to an app, which is how it does the whole data thing, obviously. And my friend, my girl, we're not going to show you how to connect to an app. We're not going to insult your intelligence today. I know you can do it. I know you can do that part. You're a big, strong woman. You got that. We're just going to walk through the product because as a consumer and as somebody that's not sponsored, I would want to know if it's worth my money or not. So let's go ahead and start the unboxing. All right, you guys, let's unbox the actual unit itself. If you take a look here, you see that the packaging is solid. Not that it matters, but I know some people like that. Personally, it's what's on the inside that counts to me. This pamphlet tells you how to connect to the app. And then on the back, it gives you instructions on how to use the wands, how long to dip and such. This is what's inside the box. You have your Mira unit, your charging unit, they come together. I really like the case that it comes with. It's very clean, compact, fits the device perfectly. Now that satisfying moment where you take that plastic wrap off is here. Enjoy that. And if you look at it, this is where you actually insert the chip portion of the wand, and on the back, is where you charge the device itself. I really do like how compact it is. I know I already said it, but it's really neat. Now that we went through the unboxing of the actual Mira device itself, I'm going to show you what the wands look like fresh out of the box and what the end that you actually sample the urine with looks like versus the chip that you plug into the device. I know it might be obvious, but let's just make sure everyone understands the difference between the two ends, because the last thing you want to do is take this device that is not inexpensive and dip it in your urine and burn through a stick on accident. So I'm going to do the unboxing, show you the different components of it, and then I'm going to show you how to use it. The wands that I purchased were the Fertility Max wands in a box of 20. You can take a look at them here. Right away you see that it comes with a little silicone cup so that you can wash it after you urinate into it. It's pretty compact. You can just pop it back in, pop it out, good to go. Travel ready, if you will. The wands themselves, you open it up and immediately you see the side that you dip into the urine. The purple contains the chip underneath and that cap comes off for sanitation. All right, guys, now you get a quick tutorial on how to actually test your hormones. First, you turn on your device, connect to that app, first step. Next, you're gonna dip for about 20 seconds, place that sanitation cap once complete. Now, don't dip the chip into the urine, rookie move, don't do it. Insert the chip face down at the device. It's gonna read for about 21 minutes. That's a downside, but hey, it's getting a lot of data for you. Once that's done, you're gonna get the results on the lower screen and in the app. Now, I know I mentioned we're gonna talk about cost. These starter kits are about $199 to $259, and that is with the device and the wands. To refill the wand, about $324 to $445 per wand. So it is not cheap. All right, now that we went through that unboxing and how to use this device together, let's talk about whether or not it's worth it. The first thing I want to talk about is what hormones are being tested. I showed you what I used, but let's go through the specific hormones that are being looked at, why we even purchased this device in the first place. So the first hormone is LH, that is luteinizing hormone. Do not come for me if I'm mispronouncing it. And that hormone, according to the Mira website, all of these descriptions that I'm going to be saying right now are according to the Mira website. The LH hormone is looking to confirm when ovulation has occurred, because that is a hormone that once it spikes, it is signaling your ovary to release an egg. The next hormone is E3G. That is a metabolite of estrogen that is found in the urine. Now, what that is telling us is kind of what our fertile window is. That time frame for our fertile window usually Usually it's about 6 days. According to Mira, that hormone is helping us determine what those 6 days are. The next hormone that we're looking at is PDG, and that is a form of progesterone that is found in the urine, and that helps us to confirm that ovulation has actually occurred. The last hormone that Mira can look for is FSH, follicular stimulating hormone. According to Mira, it said that is helping us to understand if we are healthy. Overall, our fertility is healthy. Now, there's 4 types of wands you can buy. You can buy the Fertility Max wands, which is what I was using and showing you, and that is telling me those 3 main hormones to help predict your fertility. The LH, the E3G, the PDH. It's testing for all 3 of those. You also have the option to just test for 2 of those with the Fertility Plus wands, that is just testing for LH and E3G. And the other 2 options that I'm not going to get into today are the Mira Ovum wands, which are just testing for FSH, and the Fertility Confirmation wands, and that is just testing for that progesterone aspect, PDG. Now, I'm just going to show you the graphs that I came up with. I'm just going to put them to the, what is this, your left or right? I'm going to put them here. The actual data that I saw when I was doing this, I really enjoyed, because the main thing that I was looking for was that LH peak. Is that LH peaking? Is it dropping back down? Is my ovary actually releasing an egg or not? And then the progesterone aspect helped me to confirm that. I really liked being able to see that. The actual format of the data itself was also really helpful. I like the circle to where you can see how your cycle is actually running. It highlights your fertile window because you're testing for that estrogen metabolite as well. And it shows you kind of like, is it high fertility today? Is it low fertility today? It just gives me the data that I was really looking for. As far as whether or not it's helping me get pregnant, truthfully, we need to remember this. We don't have crazy high chances every month. So if I'm not pregnant, I know it's not because of the app. This is just another tool to help me understand when things are happening in my body, so I don't miss ovulation, so I don't think it was on day 15 when really this month for me it was on day like 18. It's helping me in that way to really understand what's going on. As far as the price point, I do think that for me this is a device that's worth it. It's something that can be covered under FSA, HSA. It's something that is justified as a health tool, and instead of going to the doctor and getting all these labs all the time, it really gives me the power to take the time and look into all this myself. And I do want to mention also that if you're not trying to get pregnant, but your periods are all over the place and you just want to understand more, this might be something to look into. It would be more expensive for you because if you're tracking a whole cycle, these wands ain't cheap, but it's something that it could be beneficial. So if you have PCOS, you want to understand, you want to see if you're high, if you're low, if you're normal, all of that, it could be something that you should look into. So that is my 2 cents on it. Like I said, man, those targeted ads, they don't always get me, but they got me on this one. But this is one of those situations where I'm glad, because I was looking for something that was more high tech for this journey that I'm on. So if you do end up getting it, I hope that you enjoy it. And I would look into the refund policy, because who knows, if you hate it and they have a good refund policy, it might be worth just trying it. So enjoy this, and I will see you later with my next fertility update.